William Fitzherbert, New Zealand politician. Sir William Fitzherbert, 15 August 1810 – 6 February 1891, was a New Zealand politician. He served as Minister of Finance, Speaker of the House of Representatives, and Speaker of the Legislative Council. Early life. Fitzherbert was born in Dorset, England, on 15 August 1810. He was educated at Sherborne and studied medicine in Paris and London. Late in 1840 or early 1840, when he married Sarah Jane Lee in London. They came to New Zealand in 1841, settling in Wellington. They later moved to Willowbank House in Lower Hutt and entertained parliamentarians there, which may account for the street's name of Parliament Street. The house now has a Historic Places Trust C classification. Political career. Member of Parliament. He soon became active in politics, serving both on the Wellington Provincial Council and in the New Zealand Parliament. He was elected to the Wellington Provincial Council for the City of Wellington Division at the 1853 New Zealand provincial elections. He was elected to the second Parliament as a representative of the City of Wellington electorate, but resigned part way through the term to successfully seek election as representative for the Hutt electorate, which happened on 31 July 1858. He contested the general election on 29 December 1875 against William Hutchison, and obtained 178 votes, with Hutchison receiving 38. He retained the Hutt electorate until his resignation in 1879, so that he could be appointed to the Legislative Council. He also served as Colonial Treasurer Minister of Finance for the duration of Frederick Wells' premiership. His younger son Henry represented the Hutt electorate from 1884–90. His other son William later became mayor of Lower Hutt. Wellington Province. Fitzherbert was superintendent of the Wellington Province from 1871 until the abolition of the provinces in 1876. The Palmerston North suburb of Ayakouter was once named after Fitzherbert, as he had promoted settlement of the Manawatu. The Fitzherbert East Dairy Factory building still carries the name these days. Speaker of the House. He served as Speaker of the House of Representatives from 1876 until his appointment to the Legislative Council, and then as Speaker of the Legislative Council until his death. He was appointed a Knight Commander of the Order of St. Michael and St. George in 1877. Death. Fitzherbert died on 6 February 1891 at his residence in Lower Hutt. He was buried at Lower Hutt Cemetery on 10 February next to his late wife, who had died on 21 August 1886. He was survived by his daughter and two sons, William Alfred Fitzherbert Mayor and Henry Samuel Fitzherbert MP. His only daughter Alice Jane married Sir Patrick Buckley in 1869. Memorials. There are several streets in Wainuiomata bearing his name. The peak of the eastern hills dividing Nini and Wainuiomata and its television relay mast is named Mount Fitzherbert.